What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring Neutralizing Gas Weezing and an Ability Shield Intimidate Incineroar. Now, when the item Ability Shield was released, I wasn't quite sure how effective and useful it would actually be in VGC, but now that Weezing and Galarian Weezing are back, I totally get it. I mean, it's really great on Pokemon like Tatsugiri because that does have the Commander. That way you're still going to end up getting the Dozo boost, even if you do end up seeing Weezing. However, I think that a really underrated combo is Weezing and Incineroar with the Intimidate. And of course, this can work with any Intimidate Pokemon, but let's be honest, if we're going to use an Intimidate Pokemon, we're using the King here. And it's really great because you're going to be able to have, obviously, that Intimidate still work on your opponents, and they're still going to end up getting intimidated. But even better, if the Pokemon across the way is competitive, Defiant, Guard Dog, or any other ability that would end up getting some kind of boost from like an Intimidate or a stat drop, it's nice because that's going to end up getting blocked and they're not going to get that benefit. So think about something like Annihilate or something like Okidogi, something that has an ability like that. Incineroar is still going to be able to get that -1 if you end up going out there with Weezing. Now, if you don't have Weezing out there, yeah, they're still going to end up getting that, but that's why Neutralizing Gas is so incredible. But not just that, but if you end up coming across a situation where you're going against a Blood Moon Ursaluna, I know that thing has the ability that allows you to end up hitting ghost types with normal and fighting moves, so you do have to worry about that Hyper Voice in the Blood Moon. However, if you have Weezing out there with the Neutralizing Gas, you're not going to have to worry about that. That Hyper Voice ain't hitting Ghost, that Blood Moon ain't hitting Ghost, which means that Flutter Mane is going to be safe, and if you end up terrestrializing Weezing into Ghost, that's going to be safe as well. But aside from the Neutralizing Gas, you also have Will-O-Wisp, which is going to be nice because that's going to end up limiting physical attackers as well. And again, with the Ability Shield Intimidate from Incineroar, you're going to limit them even more because they're going to get intimidated. But you also have Taunt, and that's going to be able to stop things like Trick Room or any other Pokemon that's going to use some kind of status move. But if you really need to and you need to attack with it, that Sludge Bomb is going to be really nice too. That's a stab move, and it's going to be really great against grass types, fairy types, and other things that are weak to poison. So again, Weezing is still going to be a great mon, even if you didn't necessarily have the Neutralizing Gas, but then Neutralizing Gas really puts it up a couple tiers. So I'm really excited to use this team. Big thank you out to our buddy Hutley, who is the one who let me use it. Ended up redeeming it on stream the other day, and had so much fun with it up there that I thought it'd be fun to make a video with it. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Ooh, now this is actually going to be an interesting game. We got Clodsire, and we also have Goldengo, and the only reason why I'm excited about seeing Goldengo is we're not going to have to worry about good as gold then. So we would actually be able to burn them if we wanted to. We could go for a parting shot. We could do whatever the hell we want. So that's actually really cool. So fingers crossed we'll get the chance to do that. But regardless, let's end up starting with Weezing as well as... Now, I don't think that Incineroar is necessarily going to be the best call to start off with. So here's what we're going to do is I think we're going to end up going with... I think we'll actually go with Ogerpon. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I would imagine that they're going to start Glimmora. So let's do those two. Let's end up bringing Incineroar as well. And to round it out, let's end up finishing off with Urshifu, though. I know we have two Darkmons there, and not necessarily great with two Fairymons on their team, but we'll make this work, though. Plus, having Weezing out there is going to be a little bit of a help, too. Gotta love having the Neutralizing Gas. And there are the two Fairymons. But that's fine. Hey, you know what? We start out with Ogerpon, and I'm very happy about that. So here is what we're going to do to start. Go for a Sludge Bomb over there. And, let's go for the Ivy Cudgel over there. Let's take out Flutter Mane right away. I don't think that's a bad idea. Although if they put up a Reflect to start, it's possible that they do survive it, unless we get the crit. But we'll definitely see right here. What you gonna do, friend? What you gonna do? Question is... Ooh, okay, yeah, they're just gonna double over there? Yikes. Yeah, their Lorb. We have a berry that's going to help save us a little bit, because I would imagine they're going to go for like a Spirit Break over there then, too. We should take them out with no Reflect. You bet we do. So now they're down to Flutter Mane. Spirit Break. Trying to think, what's their other... I think their... What? Their hidden ability is Pickpocket? I don't know what ability that would be. Oh, never mind. Hello. Can you guys tell I'm not used to using Weezing? Yeah, because I totally forgot about the fact that, yeah, their ability gets blocked because of the Neutralizing Gas. Don't worry, guys. I didn't completely forget. Just totally. That's it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. No, wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, because they did put the light screen up. They may Terrastalize over there, but I'm still going to go for the Ivy Cudgel. They do not have the Water Absorb, thankfully for us, because of the Neutralizing Gas. Thankfully, I remembered that one. Let's see. Goodra. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. We'll get the Cudgel, which does KO. We'd love to see that. And again, if they were Water Absorb, no longer. Sludge Bomb ain't going to do anything, though. That's very unfortunate for us. But we're still in a really good position here. We're able to take out two of them. They're almost gone, as well as being poisoned. So we're in a really good spot. So let's go for the Protect here, and... honestly, let's just go for the Cudgel over there, and let's take them out. Preserve Weezing, because that'll... I would imagine them being Shell Armor, we'll be able to take that away, so we'll actually have a chance to be able to get a crit. But let's go. Do they go Shelter, though? That's the question. They do. Maybe we should have taunted over there. It's okay, though. Could be worse. Could be worse. I should probably... yeah, let's taunt over there. I think that'll probably be smarter. And, let's go with the Ivy Cudgel. Let's see if we can get one of those crits here. Nice. Love that. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not faster. So, yeah, they get another Shelter. But thankfully, you know who hits through that? That's going to be Urshifu. Yeah, they do have the lefties, which is unfortunate, but... I think we're going to burn them here. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp. And, actually, I do need to preserve them a bit more. Yeah, let's do that and let's go for the Follow Me. I know that seems ridiculous, but honestly, Weezing is going to be the key to success here, because that means then that our Wicked Blow... oh, yikes. But our Wicked Blow would actually still end up critting. And honestly, we need that more than anything right now. Because especially at +4, you know. That's fine. We'll end up getting taken out here, though. But thankfully, we do negate the leftover heal. So that's nice. We'll get the Protect. Let's go for the Cudgel. And again, the good thing here, too, is the fact that since we did end up Will-O-Wisping, their Body Press or whatever physical moves that they may have other than that would end up... yikes. Would end up... that's okay, though. That's okay. Would end up being half, though. But that Flash Cannon is a special attack, and that is staying the way that it is. But it's okay. Again, like I said, we do have Urshifu to really take care of that. So let's go Urshi here. I think we're going to end up going with the Stellar Terra. No, we're not. Oh, I feel like we should, though. I'm going to still go with the Protect. This will... I think we're going to stay regular right now. I want to see how much damage it does. But again, I want to make sure that Weezing is out there for at least 2 hits. And if they do go for the Body Press into Urshifu right now, it has Sash. So we're going to be fine. So let's go with the Wicked Blow without the Terra. Here comes that Fairy. Or Dragon. Excuse me. I am a little off on that. That'll be okay, though. Honestly, it's still going to be a neutral hit with the... Did I really go... Why did I go 2 Protects in a row? That is totally my bad. Either way, they still went into Urshifu. Wasn't going to do enough anyways, so we're good to go. Now we're actually going to be able to go for a Sludge Bomb over there, and now we can actually go with 2 attacks. And again, I understand the thought process of actually going for the Terra on that one to avoid the super effective nature of a close combat. Okay, either way, it doesn't matter though. Regardless, I think we end up taking the win here, and a lot of that was due to the Neutralizing Gas. We were able to get the crit with that one Ivy Cudgel, and also, despite the fact that I totally forgot that it blocked the Prankster on Grimmsnarl, almost like Lamora, we still were, made it so that they weren't able to get that light screen up before we were able to Sludge Bomb. So, again, hell, that Neutralizing Gas was really big in this one, and thankfully we were able to come out on top with it. Good game. Now, this is another one where we can really benefit from the Ability Shield and the Neutralizing Gas. Main reason being that we're still going to be able to get the Intimidate. They do have 3 physical attackers that are pretty good, so we'll be able to kind of stop that. But also, we stop the competitive up on Galarian Articuno. So, thankfully, we won't give them a boost on that one. So, let's go with that, and let's go with Incineroar as well. We'll make sure to be able to get the Intimidate and the Fake Out Pressure, which is going to be nice too. So we'll start with those 2, and then in the back, let's end up bringing... Oh, I hate to go Urshifu on this one. But I think we're going to have to do it. Let's go Urshifu, and let's end up going with Waterpon as well. Flutter Mane would be pretty good here too, but I'm just afraid that it would go down pretty quickly, obviously, to a physical attack. And also a Make It Rain would be extremely terrible too. But we got this. We got this. I have faith. I have faith. Weezing and Incineroar are going to bring us to a victory right here, I'm telling you. Nice glasses. There's Articuno, there's Rillaboom. We're going to be able to get the Intimidate, and we ignore their competitive. Unless for some reason that is an Ability Shield. But I would doubt that. I have not seen that in Articuno yet. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I think we're going to have to Protect right off the bat here. And then I don't think I'm going to outspeed their Fake Out. So I'm going to hope that they ended up faking out into Weezing. And let's try to go for the knockoff up there. Again, I would assume, well, that this is probably their Terra, but also, oh, you are not going to be Terra Blast, are you? No, that would be so cruel. That would be so rude. They did Fake Out over there, but come on, please don't do this to me. No, that's not good. Good, we do withstand it, though. That's really nice. We'll get the knockoff. We knock off the lefties, and that's really, honestly, really good for us. I'm going to end up terastallizing here because I'm afraid of a ground move into Weezing. And we're going to go for the Sludge Bomb over into Rillaboom. And we're also going to swap into Ogerpon as well. We're going to be able to... Yikes. We're going to be able to withstand an Earth Power here. But thankfully, we will end up getting a poison over, or a poison move over on hands. Air Balloon. Yikes. But the positive thing here, is if we don't poison, we can go for a Will-O-Wisp on the next turn. Yes, I do know how to speak. My bad. There we go. Ooh, Freezing Glare, though. Good damage, but not quite half. Get the Sludge Bomb. Good damage. No poison. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the Will-O-Wisp over there. And... I'll go for the Spiky Shield just to be safe. I don't want them going for like an Air Slash down into Ogerpon and we just lose them right away, you know what I mean? But it is also very possible that they decide to forego a Fake Out and just double over into... Or never mind! Okay, cool, we'll take that. Back into Rilla. Okay, not ideal, but we'll be alright though. We got the Spiky Shield, that's fine. We'll be able to get the Will-O-Wisp over there. Beautiful, and we actually hit. That's perfect. Thankfully, we blocked the Wild Charge. We do a little bit of damage because of the Spiky Shield, and we're going to be good. Now what we're going to end up doing, and it's possible that they called this, but thankfully Hands is burnt, so like a Drain Punch or Close Combat, while it will still do a lot, won't do as much as what they're expecting. So let's go for the... Honestly, I should go for the Sludge, or for the Will-O-Wisp over there. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp, and let's swap in and get the Intimidate again. Especially with them being burnt too. Being -1 and burnt is pretty bad. Now they're going to be -1. They're probably going to get a move off before we get the Will-O-Wisp on them, though. Nice. Okay, we hang in there. Citrus Berry's gone, unfortunately. But we'll get that Will-O-Wisp. And now both of their physical attackers are very limited. Let's go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Rilla's burnt. So here's what we're going to end up doing. Again, we really should be preserving Weezing here. But honestly, I think that might be okay. I think I'm actually going to go for a Sludge Bomb as well as a... we're probably going to lose Weezing, though. It'll be alright. Let's fake out Rillaboom, too. There we go. We'll get the Sludge Bomb. Super effective. Good damage. Oh, and they do go for the Drain Punch. Okay. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Okay. So we have that. That's fine. Rilla's still burnt. And so is Hands. And I think now for this one, I think we're going to have to protect. And we're going to go for the knockoff over here. Only because I know Hands doesn't have an item and they would be resistant to it anyways. I don't know what Rilla has, though. Well, either way, though, we're going to be fine. We keep Weezing in here. That's honestly really, really good. And we have some stuff to clean up their ground Articuno as well. Ooh, they would draw Iron Hand, though. Let's go. Yeah, they're calling that one. Okay, yeah. That's fine. We'll get the Protect. Nice. They didn't get the Grassy Glide there. And now we'll get the knockoff. And we knock out Rilla. Ooh, we knocked out their AV. Nice. Wow, and that Sludge Bomb was AV damage too. That's actually pretty nice. Alright, cool. So, I hate to swap out Weezing, but I think we might have to do that. Let's swap into Ogerpon. Let's swap into Ogerpon. And let's try to go for the knockoff over on Articuno. We're probably going to get faked out here, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's just a hazard of the game. Wow! I'm surprised they went for the fake out over into the ghost spot. I mean, it was effective because it actually did some damage over there, but oh well. Yeah, in all honesty, right now, I think I'm going to bring out in all honesty, I'm going to bring out Urshifu. This will also allow us to hit through Protect with Urshifu if need be. But here's what we're going to do. Honestly, I feel like Ivy Cudgel would be the right way to go. I kind of want to get a little bit of healing, if I'm being honest with you. But if they swap into either Goldengo or into Incineroar, that would not be good for us. My guess is that the last one is going to be Incineroar. But I don't know. Here's what we're going to do, though. We're going to go for the Ivy Cudgel over into Articuno. And I'm going to swap back into Weezing. I want to see if I can bait them into sending out... yeah, if I can bait them into sending out Incineroar. And also if I can bait them into going with the Drain Punch. Get the Neutralizing Gas back. We should go first. Is that going to be Incineroar? Let's go. Yep. They thought they were going to get the Intimidate, but no friend. They are not going to get that. But what they do get is an Incineroar going back to its Pokeball. Let's go. That's perfect. Drain Punch does not go into the Ghost, obviously, which is really huge. Incineroar, or I'm sorry, Iron Hands, still burnt, still going down. And now we're going to have an open shot over at Articuno. And again, having a burnt Iron Hands too means that we really feel safe with Ogerpon here. So I'm actually going to go for the Horn Leech here. And let's go for the Sludge Bomb over there too. And let's go. We take that victory now. Yeah, again, I kind of wanted to see if they would end up sending out Incineroar because I'm sure they were saving it in the back because the Neutralizing Gas was going to stop the Intimidate. So I'm really glad we did that. That also, again, baited out the Drain Punch as well. So let's go. Good game right there. So it looks like we have potential Trick Room with... an actual speedy option here too. But I think we're going to be okay here. Here's what we're going to end up doing. I think we're going to start with... I'm going to start with Weezing, and I'm also going to... Yeah, I'm going to go Weezing and I'm going to go Urshifu. We're going to bring Flutter Mane in the back along with... Yeah, I think we're going to bring Incineroar as well. I don't think that's a bad option. It looks like they obviously do only have one... only have one physical attacker, but... Still, that's a pretty big physical attacker as well. And thankfully the Neutralizing Gas will help with that as well. But we'll see. Let's see what they end up sending out. Incineroar. Alright, well, obviously you want to get the... you want to get a potential fake out here. But that's alright. Here's what we're going to do. We have to double over there. We're going to double over there with a taunt. And a... I should detect to avoid a, Gosh darn it. I don't want to lose my sash, but I also feel like I should double over there just in case. You know what? I'm going to take the risk. That's fine. They're probably going to fake us out, but... Yeah, should have detected, but that's okay. We're still going to get a taunt over there. Which should end up stopping them, unless they have Mental Herb. Okay, well that's not ideal. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. That'll be alright though. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to taunt one more time, just so they can't go Instruct. And let's go for the close combat over into Incineroar spot. My guess is they go Parting Shot here. And they... Well, never mind. I am completely wrong on that. That is a strong Flare Blitz. But that also means we should take out Incineroar here. It's okay. Yeah, because that's what we want to stop. Can we survive one more Flare Blitz? I think so, as long as they don't crit. Yeah, we're good to go. We'll get one more Taunt in, which will be extremely nice. Which means no more Instruct. No more Ally Switch, no more anything like that. Question is, what do they have? Foul Play, potentially? Either way, though, Urshifu ends up picking up Incineroar, which is good. But now we are -1 in both our defenses and extremely slow. It's not what you want to see. And there's Big Ursaluna. Alright. Let's go with Protect on Weezing. Let's go Protect on Weezing, and let's go... And let's swap in the Flutter Mane. Because if they end up going... That's fair. But if they end up going for a Hyper Voice here, this ain't going to affect Flutter Mane, which is going to be real nice. Question is, do they Terrastallize into normal? My assumption would be yes, but do I know for certain? If this is Ghost, I'm going to be upset I didn't go for the Sucker Punch. Yeah, it's going to be normal, though. That's fair. That's good, though. Again, a Hyper Voice means that we don't get hit by this. Happy about that. Hyper Voice. There it is. And no one gets affected. Love it. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Terrastallize into Ghost. We're going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And then we are going to... to a Trick Room. I honestly should Protect. That would be the right call. Especially since we have a couple good Mons in the back. Yeah. Let's Protect Flutter Mane here. I know we're wasting our Terra in a way, but if we're able to pick up a poison and some good damage over on Ogerpon, I feel like we're going to be in a good spot, especially with their Trick Room ending in 2 turns. This is to avoid a Hyper Voice or Blood Moon or anything like that. And then I'm assuming that we're going to be slower than Ogerpon. We are. Let's go. Ooh, poison. Oh, that would have been so great. Just imagine. But let's go. Now they don't have plenty of options. So here's what we're going to get a chance to do then. We're going to be sacrificing Weezing. I know. I understand that. And that does suck. But here's what we're going to do. Let's try to get a Sludge Bomb over into Ursaluna, and let's swap into Incineroar because we're going to be able to get that Intimidate over onto Ogerpon, and if they go for an Ivy Cudgel over into Flutter Mane spot, then we're going to end up resisting it. And at -1, it ain't going to do that much. Makes sense. Here comes an Earth Power. That's fair. In all honesty, I can't blame them for that. I get that. They kind of knew we were going to have to switch in there. Yeah, okay, so they end up using the Throat Spray. Give me a poison, please. Thank you. That is a big help right there. Back to normal. So here's what we're going to end up doing. We'll go for a Sludge Bomb. Urshifu and Flutter Mane should be able to pick this up, in all honesty. So we're going to double over into Ogerpon, I think. We're going to leave Ursaluna just wide open. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, because again, honestly, the 2 mons that we had in back, we're going to be able to pick it up. They already terastallized. And again, Flutter Mane and Urshifu, when they have the speed, especially against an Ursaluna that is just a normal type, and an Ogerpon, which would then, I guess, once it ended up getting knocked out there, would end up going into Oranguru, would have been knocked out as well because of the Psychic. And I guess the normal type as well. But either way, still ended up picking up that victory. And again, that Neutralizing Gas was so paramount in that one to be able to pick that one up. Good game. So as evidenced in that first battle, I don't really use Weezing that much, so Neutralizing Gas is something that, I kind of forget how debilitating it is when you end up going out against it. But when you have Ability Shield, especially with Incineroar, so that protects your Intimidate to be able to do on your opponents, that makes it so incredible. And again, especially like you saw, we ended up going against a Galarian Articuno, which does have competitive, but thankfully, since the Neutralizing Gas was out there, it negated their competitive, but we still got the Intimidate, and even though, again, they're not a physical attacker, so it didn't really do much, but we did limit them and did not allow them to get a +2 to their special attacks. So again, having the Neutralizing Gas while being able to Intimidate is really great. So again, that's going to be great against competitive, Defiant, Guard Dog, and things like that as well. So that's why having Weezing and Incineroar are extremely incredible. And again, as you saw in that last battle too, if you end up going up against in Ursaluna, the Blood Moon one, since it does have the ability that allows it to hit Ghost-type Pokemon with normal and fighting moves, obviously that's a little shaky by going out with Flutter Mane because it's still going to end up taking a Hyper Voice. But again, with the Neutralizing Gas, you're going to be able to stop that, and Flutter Mane is going to be protected and won't get hurt by the Hyper Voice, Blood Moon, or anything like that. And since Weezing does have the Ghost Terra as well, that's going to be protected too. So again, a really good way to end up stopping them and forcing them to end up having to go with something like an Earth Power or whatever other special move that they have that isn't normal. So again, Weezing is really great for numerous reasons, but being able to have Incineroar with that Ability Shield or another Pokemon of your choice with the Ability Shield is really incredible. And honestly, even though I wasn't 100% sure how effective that Ability Shield item was going to be, now that Weezing is kind of back in the game, Now I totally understand why. And again, big thank you out to Hutley for letting me use this team because, man, this was a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.